My name is Benji, and this is me. What's going on, guys? My name is Benji. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to talk about something a little bit different than I do traditionally on this channel. You guys know me, especially for Balisong content and butterfly knife stuff. And I want to share more about some of my other hobbies and why I do what I do. Why I make YouTube videos and why I have so many different hobbies that I think make me who I am. So maybe this will be a little bit of a longer video, but I hope you guys enjoy it. And I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from and what I'm gonna say at the end of this video. Cheers, let's get into it. So the first thing I want to talk about is hobbies and hobbies in general. I think ever since probably I was like 12 or 13 years old, I've had consistently different hobbies. And even before that. But I remember my first major hobby. I was 12 years old. I went to middle school, and first day of middle school, some kid was carrying around a kendama. And kendama, as you guys probably know, is a traditional Japanese cup and ball toy. And I fell in love with kendama, doing tricks with kendama, entering competitions. I was trying to even get sponsorships after being in it for a little bit. And that kind of started to spark my interest in what we'll get into later in the video, which is self-progression and the pursuit of perfection, which I think is very important to have in life. But kendama, what you can do with it, do a bunch of different tricks with it, different combinations. There's different techniques that you can do to accomplish higher and higher and higher level of tricks. And it's limitless. You can always add another flip. You can always do another juggle. You can always do a finisher at the end of a trick. There's always something that you can add or do to progress, to get better. Kendama was a fantastic example of unending progression. And I think that's really cool. I think that's what got me started on kind of one of my philosophies in life, which is just get better. Just get better. Just put your head down and do it. And it was the same thing when I got into balisong, or butterfly knife tricking. I got into it because of kendama. I had, I think, seen some videos online of some kendama players that were messing around and doing tricks with butterfly knives. I thought that was sick. So you guys might have heard this, but I found my brother's balisong and I looked up how to do tricks. And I think I learned 4 or 5 tricks from YouTube and then taught myself the rest. And the rest is obviously history, as you guys have been following my channel for a little bit. And balisong also stoked that need of constant progression and the ability to put your head down and get a lot out of something. Got out what you put into balisong is really it. You put in 3-4 hours of practice a day, you saw 3 or 4 hours of results at the end of the day. And I love that. And that is kind of the basis I look for in the hobbies that I do. It's hard to, you can enjoy watching TV, but you can't get better at watching TV. Now, back in the day, I also had a hobby which I didn't think was super progressive or able to be progressed, but something that I enjoyed nonetheless was playing video games. And I no-lifed a video game called Destiny 1. I don't know if a lot of you guys played that, since it probably came out when you were younger, but Destiny 1 was the funnest video game I had ever played up to that point. Fast forward a few years, I graduated from high school, yada yada yada. Destiny 2 is now out. And so I still enjoy playing Destiny and playing video games in general because I found a way to make them progressive. The way I play Destiny 2 is the player versus player. Campaign is fun, I play that as well, but I do things in my hobbies that allow me to progress and to get better. At the end of the day, I think that is, all of this will play into the greater idea of this video, which is obviously progression and doing what you love. Period. That's it. Do what you love. Some people say life is too short. Probably is. So we're gonna go with that. Now, throughout all these hobbies, in order to become the best that you can at them, and in order to see the most progress from them, you have to have passion for them. Passion is a hard thing to force, if not impossible. So if you find that you have a passion for something, you'll know it by this. When you wake up, that is what you think about. That is the first thing you think about. When you go to bed at night, that is what you're thinking about. When you eat lunch, that's what you're thinking about. It is a thing that basically fuels you. I say that when you wake up and that's what you think about because that is what you want to do for the rest of your life. And so your life is consumed on it, in a way. And so that in the past has been kendama for me. This gets to the idea that you can have, your passions can switch in your life. So in the past it was kendama, as I said. It eventually was Balisongs. I flipped Balisong for 2.5 years, non-stop, probably at least 2.5 hours a day, up to probably 4 or 5 hours a day practicing. Cool thing about Balisong, this is a little bit of a tangent, but there's not a great population overall to the population of the world of Balisong flippers. And so you can get comparatively very well if you put in a moderate amount of work. Because the greater the population of a certain thing, the more competition there is and the harder it is to get percentage-wise better. And so the reason I flip butterfly knives is because I liked it. And the reason I make butterfly knife videos is because I loved it. I loved sharing this hobby. And so that's why you see kind of the content that I put on my channel as butterfly knives. And in the past, if I had made YouTube videos while my passion was kendama, or while my passion was playing Destiny 1, that is the content that you would have seen on my channel, this channel. So this all ties into my latest absolute passion, which is bodybuilding. And let's check off the boxes. What does it mean? It has to be progressible. You can always get better. You can always lift more weight. You can always push harder. You can always do more volume. You can always diet harder. And that could mean eating more food. If you're not eating enough, that could mean eating slightly less food. If you're eating too much, that could be eating slightly better foods for you. There's so many facets in bodybuilding that are progressible. I think it outweighs kendama, video games, and Balisong. So like I had been flipping Balisong since 2016. I've been playing video games since I was like 8. I've been playing kendama since I was 11 or 12. I've only been bodybuilding for 2 years, right after 2 years. And at this point, I realized that it is something that I want to do for the rest of my life. Win or fail, that is where I'm going to start to put emphasis on in my channel, because I want to share the things that I'm passionate about, because I think that is most transparent to you guys, and it would be the most impactful. If I continue to make videos about kendama, which I haven't been passionate for at least 4 or 5 years, it would be, one, do a disservice to myself, because I wouldn't be doing what I enjoy, which is probably the #1 priority in my life. As I said earlier, life is too short, whatever. So if I wasn't doing what I love, then I wouldn't be happy. If I wasn't sharing what I love, I wouldn't be progressive. I wouldn't be progressing in the things that I want to do. So what I want to do is I kind of want to have this shift towards bodybuilding because that's my passion. That's what I want to do. And so there will still be Balisong content throughout the Pipeworks, but definitely look out for my upcoming new content. So guys, the takeaway message for this video is do what you love. Don't let anybody stop you. If you do what you love, you will be happy. And that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. Stay hard. I won't say that. That's dumb. As always, guys, thank you for watching. You're the reason that I do these videos. If I didn't have an audience, I don't think I'd do videos. Simply because I want to help the people that want to watch me. You guys are the best. Take care. Peace.
I'm a bitch.
Maybe one clicked. Maybe.
We would have been
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
I just couldn't tell you guys from
Yo, what's up, Seth? How you doing? What do you think about Beyond Light? I am super excited for Beyond Light.
there. Yeah,
actually.
things like that
It's
are
gonna be awesome. How'd you survive the crash?
Oh
I don't have
my
issues
God.
at all.
Follower.
We won't.
Please join me in inviting President Barack Obama and Kehinde Wiley to unveil the portrait.